Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where this is going to be a mess. And I just realized we apparently have some Greek separatist holdings over here. Let's get those dealt with. Fantastic. Oh, there's that lag spike at the beginning of every episode. Fantastic. The now traditional lag spike. Let's spread these guys out for the moment. We're going to have a lot of rebels, and they're going to come in pretty hard and fast. It's going to be rough at the beginning here. There's no doubt about that. And we're working on dealing with these guys over here, if I recall correctly. We're also working on dealing with this. Yes. Okay. No rebellions this month, which is slightly surprising. Okay, looks like we have a little bit of a reprieve at the beginning here. I'm not expecting it to be a very lengthy one. Let's sort by overextension. 80 is our next. Got it. Okay, sounds good. We lost a battle up over here. Fair enough. That was lost because these came in at very different times. So we ended up losing, I think, one template, and we can recruit a new template. I'm going to do so, like, over here. We can always ship it over if we need to. A conversion finished up, and there's going to be another one very shortly here. Let's check in over this way. Okay. These guys have actually moved up over here. Where are we at? Is that us? No. Where is our fleet here? I'm pretty sure we brought a fleet in. I do not currently see the fleet. Okay. Let's go through our navies set. Let's see. That's building ships. Navies are in here somewhere. There's armies, navies. Okay. Awkward path is awkward. Okay. That is a very awkward path indeed. So we're now going to be coming in over here. Cool. We did finish that conversion, and let's get that going. We are definitely expecting more rebellions. And yes, there are a few here. These are all in our colonial nation, so I believe. Yeah, we can deal with that one. No problem. We are getting close to the cap on our military power and our dip as well. So we are going to need to spend that down. Let's hop into our development. And we'll just get this spent down for the time being. Cool. I'm going to actually sort by cost here. There we go. And we'll just make our way around this circle in a very laggy fashion. Cool. Very laggy indeed. Okay, I'm going to do it this way instead. So we're just going to spend as much as we can. We have nothing else to spend this stuff on, basically, right? So we're just going to spend this all the way down to 0. So we have to do this as infrequently as possible. Cool. And now we'll do the same for military. We're just developing these areas as much as possible. We have a big admin deficit, of course, so we're not spending admin power. But the rest of this seems reasonably okay. There we go. Fantastic. So we're starting our recruitment up over here. That looks good. These guys are still on their way in over here. We won the battle over this way, expected. And we definitely begin coring here. So we're at 277% overextension at this moment. And we're going to grab these guys and just head in here for the time being. This is not very relevant to us. We'll just go deal with them. No problem there. We're definitely expecting a lot more rebels soon. But it looks like we do have a bit of a reprieve as we work our way through some of this. And I mean, a good amount of this will be finishing up fairly soon. Algerian separatists this month is not super shocking. And not a big deal either. So that's dealt with. Fantastic. Another month down the drain. So these guys are walking into us right now. We absolutely need leadership here. And we should win that. due to our much stronger leadership. And let's take a look at these revolts. This is no problem. Bemba Separatist is something that I want to deal with. And Kadi Separatist is as well. That should be no problem either. Cool. Okay. Luddites. We're going to have some peasants. And we'll just pop a leader here and head on in. No problem there either. Fantastic. What a bunch of Luddites. Cool. So we're going to head up over this direction, cap that back. And otherwise, things are under control for the moment. We're going to get a bunch this month. This is not shocking. So this is irrelevant to us. This is relevant. Cambodian Separatists. Yeah, that's a pretty good number of them. So we're going to move these guys in like so. We'll put in a leader here. There we go. And then we'll move those in. Cool. Nepalese Separatists up over this way. We'll move these 2 units in to deal with it. Looks like we can get away with unforced marching that one. Wasexian Separatists over here, yes. Orisi, we should be able to handle that, no problem. And this will be no problem either. Cool. Chokwan Separatists over here, not an issue. And Cornish Separatists. That's a good number of them. I'm going to put a leader here. And we'll force march these guys in like so. I'll unforce march these so that they hopefully arrive there at approximately the same time. Cool. So we win our battle out over here, expected. We win our battle down here, expected. We win our battle in Luanga, expected. Okay, a bunch more revolts, and that's also fully expected. Get over here. There we go. That's a lot of revolts this month. This is not shocking at all. So let's get these battles out of the way first. Chokwe is fine. Kadi is fine. And we won this battle as well. Looks good. We're going to head in down here. And we've got our Luan Separatists. That's already taken care of. So no problem there. Novgorodian. Oh, this is already fighting over here. There's a fair number of these over this way. I'm going to pull this force down to deal with the Novgorodians. And we'll come back to these others. Welsh Separatists down here we'll come back to. Mysorean Separatists. Sure. Shouldn't be a problem. Tlemceni. We'll deal with that, but I'm going to roll up a leader first. There we go. Livonian dealt with. Najdi. Shouldn't be a problem, I don't think. We're a little weak there as is, but I think we'll be okay. I'll pop this guy in and attack here, but we'll bring these in for reinforcement purposes, unforced marching, to buy a little bit more time there. Gujarati. Okay, we're definitely going to want to bring a couple of these forces down. That should be okay. Phoenicians, no problem. Maratha. Yeah, this is a bit more of an issue. And I'm not sure how I want to handle that just yet. Perhaps with just leadership, this would be enough. Ryazanian Separatists. I'm going to move these guys over to deal with these. And these guys to deal with these. With these coming over here. That should be okay. So the Volhynian Separatists, no problem. Permian Separatists we dealt with. Polotskian we dealt with. Tuscan. This shouldn't be an issue. And these guys should not be a problem either. Okay, cool. We should be able to core, and we definitely will do so. How are we doing on finishing up these cores? Only a couple more months until a bunch of these finish. That's good. So we win down over here, expected. The Battle of Essex, we win that, and we're just going to hop in like so. Cool. This should be fine over here. Yeah, nothing to be done. The Battle of London, expected. And I'm going to tell this unit to turn around and come back after we fight that. Okay, the Battle of Palopa, we won. Fully expected there. Excellent. Now, here's the question. Where are the particularists? And how many are there? I have a feeling there will be a lot, and they will be soon. And there's not really anything we can do about them. That's the thing. We're just going to have to eat it. We can't really delay them in any meaningful fashion. I did not see them in that. Maybe I missed it, but I did not see a particularly large group of particularists. There it is. Okay, so it does exist. I'm not shocked about that. Hopefully we can reduce the impact of that a little bit, but we'll be able to handle it. No big deal. Okay, this is all fine. This is all fine. Yep, that's good. You know, realistically, even if we go into debt from the autonomy, maybe we take the 30% autonomy from the particularists. That autonomy will tick down reasonably quickly. So if we look at this over here, right, and we look at this autonomy, what is that dropping by? 0.25 per month. So 4 months per percent. I mean, that will take a while. So 30 divided by, rather 30 times 4. Okay, so that's literally 10 years. I'm going to try it and see what happens to our economy. I'm expecting our economy to be pretty grim when this happens. But I'm going to try it. I just don't want to fight them, is the thing. The particularists are a lot. And we're already recovering from it at this point. So I think that may end up being worthwhile. We're going to head in over here, but we need to ticket 1 day. Yeah, we're not surprised at all these revolts. There's a lot of them. We're not surprised at all. And this is why we accepted. So looking at how much we're paying right now, honestly, this is acceptable. We're only losing 2K per month. I think that's completely fine. So we won the battle out over here. I want these guys to... Actually, I want these guys to come down here, but we'll get back to these. So I'm just going to click OK on all of those for now. Japanese Cascadians, Armenian Mississippi, Armenian La Plata, irrelevant. This is already handled. Assyrian Separatists, we can handle fairly easily. I'll bring these guys in just to be safe, but I don't think they're necessary. Oud Separatists over here, and that's quite a lot of them. We are going to bring this force over, and we'll prepare for that. Okay. Hasilis down here, of course. We knew that that was there. Mari Separatists are down over here, no problem. Tibetan Separatists. This is already handled-ish. We'll bring in these guys to reinforce and come in like that. Cool. This is not exactly handled. We'll have to do that. Parthian Separatists up here. No big deal for now. And how are we doing on our provincial unrest? 475 more. Okay, that's quite a bit. Not shocking, though. We knew that this was going to be the game state at this point, right? So this is fine. We'll move in here and then come up like this. Unforce march these guys and move up. Okay. Malian Separatists over here. No problem. Khalkha already handled. Sundanese, we knew about that. Finnish, we can move down here with a leader, I think. There we go. Muwari down here, we'll have to handle that. In a bit, anyway. Kappa Separatists, but yeah, just imagine those 7 million coming in like this. I don't mind losing the cash right now. We were capped on cash anyway, so I think that's completely okay. So that should be good. Now we are going to have to deal with this situation here, and we're going to group up all of our forces here. I want to make sure that this is force marched. There we go. And we're going to have to deal with this as well, but we've got time for that. I'm going to pull up this unit, or rather this fleet, and we'll head over here. We won this battle, expected, but we will spread out. And yeah, they're going to be successful in a lot of locations right now. We win over here, expected. Okay, let's grab here next. Battle of Tver was won. We can spread this out now. Cool. We win down over here. Do we want anything additional? Yes, we do. We want these guys to come in here, but these can just chill for the moment. Okay, we're heading up this way. Looks good. And head on in. Cool. These guys can just come around to here, I guess. That'll be fine. These are unforced marched. You can stop and wait. We'll deal with these in a moment. Any moment now. We're still not here, sadly. There's going to be a bunch of revolts. We are unsurprised by this. Deeply, deeply unsurprised by this level of revolts. Okay. Now we've arrived here. So we can go in like so, but I want these guys to stop, force march, and head in. There we go. So let's take a look at these battles here. We certainly want to head in here. The Battle of Colm has been won. That's fine. We can cap back. This looks decent. We can head down over here, though. Okay, we can cap back there. Sounds good. Looks good here. Looks good here. Looks good here. Spread these guys out. Actually, we can come down over this way. Something like this. Okay, and then these guys can head up here. Cool. So we've got Kutai Separatists. We are going to need to handle them, and so we shall. These two are going to embark. That didn't embark. There we go. They're going to embark, and we're going to come down to here. Beautiful. So there's the Kutai Separatists. Kaweda Separatists, I don't care about. Motu Separatists. Already handled. Tidoran Australian Separatists. No problem. These guys will need to get handled later. Roman Separatists are usually a bit of a problem because there's so many of them. We'll come around like this and then like that. Cool. Okay, Bombay Separatists. I'm going to move these two forces down to deal with them. There we go. Okay, these we'll deal with after. Omani Separatists we already dealt with. Moroccan Separatists out over here. Done. Douala Separatists. No problem. Makuan Separatists. We'll move these forces up to deal with them. Adalan Separatists. We'll move down. Uzbek Separatists already handled. These guys out here we already handled. The Breton Separatists are already handled. Nogai Separatists already handled. Funge already heading in. Looks good. Already handled. Already handled. Mordvin Separatists. We'll need to handle that one. And Bugandan. Cool. No problem there. Okay, so there's all of that dealt with. Shouldn't be a problem there. We win the Battle of Lhasa. Fully expected. And yeah, rebels are going to be successful in a lot of states right now. Cool. We're winning a few battles. That's all, of course, fully expected. So this is fine. We win this battle. That's completely okay. Nothing going on here. Nothing going on here. And these guys can get redirected to here. Cool. Okay. We have a minor inconvenience, of course, of additional separatism. It is currently August, and I want to check in on our overextension here. The next one is 75. Got it. So we win the Battle of Maine and the Battle of Mazer. Those are both completely and totally fine. Checking in on Chernigov. That should be okay as well. Tabwa looks fine. We can spread these guys out so that they're not taking attrition. Cool. We win out over here, we win out over here, and we win out over here. All of that's looking good. So we can go ahead and launch an attack over here with leadership. These guys will arrive quite soon. Next day, we're going to have a bunch of rebels. So let's make sure that this is set up correctly. I want these guys to come out over here. Okay, how many rebels? $19 this time. Kree Separatists, we don't care about. Sindhi Separatists, we can send this force down to deal with those. Cool. Tonguan Separatists, we are definitely going to loop back around here and deal with them. There we go. Cannonbor Nguyen, no problem. Okay, this is a lot down here. So we're going to need to group up some forces over this way most likely. It's awkward, though. Very awkward indeed. We'll have to come back to this. Benjari Separatists down here we'll have to come back to as well. Adeni Separatists we will take out, no problem. Neapolitan Separatists, we'll come back to that one. Same with the Genoese. Ukraine are being fought. I'm going to bring in reinforcements just to be on the safe side. Oga's Separatists down over here shouldn't be a problem. London Separatists shouldn't be a problem. Swabians. We'll bring these two units in. There we go. Ashanti, no problem. Chagatai Khanate. We'll head on in. Jolofian. Let's go to Jolof. There we go. That's these guys over here. Persian Separatists. Okay. This can all be handled. We'll bring these guys down to like the Ardalin, I think. And then once we're done here, we'll just hop in like that. Cool. Ardalin and Malwani. Okay. Looks good for the time being. So we win the battle out over here. Win the Battle of Buganda. Looks good. Now the question is, do we have enough on Borneo to actually handle what we've got going on here? The answer is not immediately. I'm going to bring in this force. There we go. We win the Battle of Delhi, and these guys are going to head down like so. These guys can head here. Cool. So that is all reasonably fine. The Battle of Al-Qadarif looks good. This battle, we can actually siege that back. I think that's completely fine. And then these guys can be redirected down this way. Actually, this force can come down south as well. We win this battle, and I'm going to send these guys up to deal with that force. Cool. Okay. Well, it's definitely a lot that we're dealing with here. We knew this would be the case. So these guys are pretty low on their amount of troops remaining. We're just going to take that back for the moment. And we finished up a conversion. Always nice. We will continue to convert. So we win out over here. No problem. Barawa. Cool. Milan. Cool. So we're going to move these guys over to here. There we go. And we win out over here. We're continuing to press through, I guess. Fantastic. We lost a battle that I just clicked through. I saw that we lost it. I don't know where that was. I think that was this one. Yeah, that was this battle. Okay, we're just going to chill here for the moment and await some reinforcements. So these guys will come around like that. Cool. We're capping. That looks fine. And there we go. We should start recruiting another unit to replace the one that we just lost. Since our units don't retreat, like, ever. Unless we tell them to. So that'll be fine. We win the Battle of Lübeck, the Battle of Gerd, and the Battle of Rund. Okay, these guys can head on over to here. We'll bring these guys in, and then unforce march these, and we'll attack here eventually. Okay, we've got additional rebellions. No shocker here. There will be a lot of these. Yes, a whole lot of them. Those guys abandoned their revolt. Nice. Okay, so Pawnee we don't care about. Bruneian Separatists over here is slightly annoying, but we will win that and we'll bring in reinforcements. Kilwan Separatists. This is likely not going to win. We can force march somebody with high maneuver over to here in hopes of getting there in time. Okay, Ethiopian separatists up over here, no problem. Vietnamese separatists out over here. We'll have to deal with them later. Makassari separatists, that we can deal with. Cool. Venati separatists, we will move in like so. Nope. No problem here in theory. We'll bring these guys down, I guess. Majapahit, that we'll have to deal with. That'll take time. Jimin separatists, cool. Babylonians. There's always a lot of those. We'll bring, like, these guys together up over here, and then once they're done with that, they can come over to Babylon. Okay. Christmas Island, that's the one that abandoned. Babylonian, yes. Pegu, that'll take some time. Siberian separatists, we'll deal with them, no problem. Osroan separatists, yep, we already dealt with them. Delian separatists, we will get to. Actually, we'll bring them in like so, and deal with that. No problem. Phrygian separatists, no problem here. Songhaian separatists, done. Shubash. We'll just head over with these two forces. Should be fine. Okay, Hijazi. These guys can come in here, no problem. Carthaginian. That's a good number. We're going to head in like so. We should arrive at broadly similar times. And then we can bring these guys in. Bruneian Cascadian, we don't care about. And Sami already handled. Perfect. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to get some of our first cores done. And that will be helpful, but will definitely not stem the tide on these rebels. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including Kazaral, JJ Gamer, ALS Gamer, Kentuin, Atala, Jensgram, Spartan News, Nick Smarty, Video Games Are Not Real, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. There we go. Got there in the end. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video. And as always, I will see you all next time.